Oh, sorry. I was just outside having a smoke. So, Wayne Roach here. Welcome to chapter 10 of Genesis. In this year in Wayne Roach, Roach reads the Bible. Alright, so what we've got is chapter 10, right? Alright, so these are the descendants of Noah's son. Is all of them. Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? These three sons, they had sons after the flood. Alright, so, the sons of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshish, and Tiras were the ancestors of the peoples who bear their names. The descendants of Gomer were the people of Ashkenaz, Rippith, and Togarmah. The descendants of Javan were the people under Elisha, Spain, Cyprus, and Rhodes. There were the ancestors of the people who lived along the coast, on the islands. These were the descendants of Japheth, living in their different tribes and countries, each group speaking in its own language. The sons of Ham, Cush, Egypt, Libya, Canaan, were the ancestors of the peoples who bear their names. The descendants of Cush were the people of Seba, Avila, Sabta, Ramah, and Sabteka. The descendants of Ramah were the people of Sheba and Dedan. Cush had a son named Nimrod, who became the world's first great conqueror. By the Lord's help, he was a great hunter, and that is why people say, "May the Lord make you as a great hunter as Nimrod." At first, his kingdom included Babylon, Erech, and Akkad, all three of them in Babylonia. From that land, he went to Assyria and built the cities of Nineveh, Rehoboth, Calah, and Rezin, which is between Nineveh and the great city of Calah. The descendants of Egypt were the people of Lydia, Anam, Lahab, Naphthu, Pathrus, Caslu, and of Crete, from whom the Philistines are descended. Canaan's sons, Sidon, the eldest, and Heth, were the ancestors of the peoples who bear their names. Canaan was also the ancestor of Jebusites, the Amorites, and the Girgashites, the Hivites, the Archites, and the Sinites, the Arvadites, the Zemarites, and the Hamathites. The different tribes of the Canaanite spread out onto the Canaanite borders reached from Sidon southward to Gerar near Gaza, and eastward to Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim near Lasha. These are the descendants of Ham, living in their different tribes and countries, each group speaking its own language. Alright, so focus. Shem, the elder brother of Japheth, was the ancestor of all the Hebrews. Shem's sons, Elam, Ashur, Arpachshad, Lud, and Aram, were the ancestors of the peoples who bear their names. The descendants of Aram were the people of Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshech. Arpachshad was the father of Shelah, who was the father of Eber. Eber had two sons. One was named Peleg, because during his time the people of the world were divided, and the other was named Joktan. The descendants of Joktan were the people of Almadad, Shelep, Hazarmaveth, Jera, Hadoram, Uzal, Dikla, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All of them were descended from Joktan. Excuse me. The land in which they lived extended from Mesha to Sephar in the eastern hill country. These are the descendants of Shem, living in their different tribes and countries, each group speaking its own language. It's a lot of languages, a lot of names. All these peoples are the descendants of Noah, nation by nation, according to their different lines of descent. After the flood, all the nations of the earth were descended from the sons of Noah. There you go. So that was chapter 10 in Genesis. I'm Wayne Roach. Good night and God bless.